Cara,
Snake, what's wrong? Snake!
porra aí.
Snake!
Só tinha. Eu achei que aquilo ali era outro.
Esse cara vai dar a volta de novo.
Vou ver se eu pego agora ele na surdina. É só esse que tem mesmo, né?
Eu acho que é. Não lembro de ter outro.
Não tem outro. Vou falar até que.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake!
Tem que ver sem o bagulho, que é mais fácil de ver, que é o bagulho verde. Né?
Uhum, piscando, né?
Fechar essa porta aí, pá, e vai mais pro lado, tá ligado?
True. Falei que pra fechar a porta. Aqui tem range?
Tem. Foda é ver onde é que tá. Tá, esse aí foi. Teoricamente, então tem que ter um por cada parada dessa aí. Tem que ter um em cima desse armário aí, então.
É isso mesmo, olha.
Dá pra dar um tiro na bomba.
Mais um.
É um no final. Ah, tá. Ai.
Deixa eu salvar.
Otacão.
You wanna save, Snake?
Tinha jogado 1 hora e pouco no outro. Não deve ter dado nem meia hora. Não, foi meia hora.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all.
Ah, One for All eu joguei.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Estranho, corredor vaziozão. Eita. Nenhum deles abre.
Tomar no. Ah, foi curtir um som do nada, velho.
Né? Será que é porque eu tô dando muito HS?
Nothing to report.
Oxi. Essa caixa aqui bugada.
Caixa buga.
Posso nem comer ração, porque... Puta, agora que eu percebi, eu esqueci de tirar foto do armário. Vou mostrar pro Otacão.
Acho que tem mais ainda que tá assim.
Agora a sessão de combate à la Metal Gear. Os mais difíceis.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
Sim,
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already. All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence. Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter. Keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
O Jimmy não vai jogar na minha mão pra resolver isso, né?
Who goes there?
Claro que vai deixar na minha mão, né?
Morreu já, cara. É que tem animação foda do mundo.
Caralho, eu não consigo ver a animação da granada. Eu tenho granada também. Nem fudendo que ele me jogou pra longe com esse tiro. Como assim?
Não dá pra pegar.
Ah, dá pra tirar no cano, que legal. Tiro no pau. Muita gente, isso é louco. Ele simplesmente anda como se não tivesse acontecido nada. Meu Deus, olha pra trás, cobrão.
Who goes there?
McCree?
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the colonel. What the?
Revólver Ocelote. Revólver Ocelote. Revólver Ocelote. Revólver Ocelote. Revólver Ocelote. Ele abriu com a mãozinha.
The colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Que isso? Ele vai trair a Rússia? Ele não é russo?
Esse cara é maluco, tô falando.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Mode.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Todo mundo é igual.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right, and front left. and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Tá bom.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Tá falando pra
At the
mim,
moment,
stay low.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear
Cara, pior
derivatives.
que quando eu era criança eu descobri sozinho o easter egg dessa parte.
We initiated development
Tipo,
of Metal
né,
Gear
eu vou falar porque tu não vai fazer desse modo,
Integrated
né?
Weapons Forces.
Mas dá pra ter por cima se tu fizer o... Por isso que eu tava falando lá, fazer exercício com o Cid aí. Com o Snake, tá ligado? Aí tu ganha cardio suficiente pra ir por cima. Não, não é essas fotos aí não, é no Metal Gear.
No longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy
Não,
are
Metal Gear
attempting
tá lá na
to derail our
frente.
own raid
Pode
project.
subir. É por aí por
But
cima.
I promise you that they will not succeed.
Porque tipo tem um jeito de ir pela lateral do bagulho, tá ligado? Pendurada. Aí
Reduced by the completion
vai
of the
direto
raid.
ali por cima.
The opposition from the Navy is
Combat.
an undeniable fact.
Só que eu acho que tu tem que fazer tipo 100 push-ups assim, tá
Especially
ligado?
those with submarine and air background.
Não é daí não? Caralho, não lembro então. Deve ter que ir mais pra frente.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
É engraçado, presta atenção nesse discurso aí, falando as
This
coisas.
weapon will render all of the Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out.
Como é que eles me viram?
Você achou um carinha da ponta aqui.
Aí foi triste. Game over.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Tenta passar no rapidez aí, porque
At the
é
moment,
foda.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Oh meu Deus.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Só tem como fazer o
The
barulho, acho que é
initiated
no
development of
segundo,
Metal
na
Gear
segunda
Ray
sala,
as
que
a
é igual a
countermeasure
primeira.
from these pirated weapons forces. The only
Inclusive é
thing that can
engraçado,
stand up to a
que
Metal Gear
provavelmente
is
foi
the
por conta de
pursuit of another
limitação do
Metal
hardware.
Gear.
Tipo, são várias, acho que são 3 salas com
With
um
Ray,
monte de gente assistindo, tá ligado?
hundreds, if not thousands of
Aí
Metal
esses
Gear
caras aí estão
exist all
assistindo
over
o
the world are
projetor.
no
Só
longer
que os caras lá
operational.
da frente estão vendo o cara mesmo
Long-range
falar, tá
nuclear
ligado?
proliferation will be contained.
Eu acho que não
And
é
it
uma
will give
sala
the
só por
Marine
conta
Corps and
de que não
our
daria pra
Rangers
colocar esse
to
tanto de gente numa
accomplish
sala
this.
só.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact.
Você é uma
There's a
filha da
lot of
puta,
pressure from
gente.
Navy
É mal.
brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this
Caralho, o
project
que
is
foi isso?
vital.
Como é que
Não,
ele.
na moral, que porra foi essa?
Como é que ele ouviu?
Caralho, velho. Não, isso aí foi muito bug, velho.
Snake,
Tem
respond!
condições não.
Snake!
Nem mexeu direito. Caralho. Esse cara é bom, tem que
Some say
promover
that
esse
the
cara aí, na
strategic
moral mesmo.
importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the
Não.
light of the military dominance spelled out
Acho que
by...
sempre vão ver esse cara aí, se fala. Deve ter que dar uma volta.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Posso?
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft
Eu acho que é o barulho, né? Ele ouve o barulho.
The
Não
opposition
sei,
from the
pô,
Navy is
nem
an
lembrava disso
undeniable
aí.
fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Porque agora eles estão olhando, eu acho que tem que esperar virar de novo. Agora vai.
This weapon will render all
Outra vez
other
tava
Metal
virado, acho que
Gears
foi o barulho que eu
obsolete.
fiz.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military
Parece bagulho de
dominance spelled
metal aí
out
que foi
by
levado.
Ray.
Acho que foi que da outra vez também viu aí, né?
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Cadê o Metal Gear? Cara, que lindo.
Metal Gear Sólido.
Metal Gear.
It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Good.
Up.
Nem ferrando.
Left.
Tô falando, é muito. Esse cara é muito idiota. Essa não tem condições.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
O cara para o meio do disco pra fazer um exercício foda.
Eu tirar foto já?
It is my
Voltou?
greatest
Não.
wish never to have
Peraí,
her
voltou?
or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Tem que ser lá de cima, meu.
Em cima?
Que subir.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Lá na frente, obviamente, que a filha da puta é.
Left.
Mas pausa o tempo, ó. Tipo, tá pausado.
Right. Up. Left. Right.
Pior que não tem onde subir aqui, eu acho.
Left.
Será que conta daqui? Porque ele falou front right, não precisa que conta.
Right.
É, ainda tem que. Tem algum canto pra subir assim, não sei onde é. E aí mais atrás, onde esse cara tá. Ó.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Ah, acho que tu passa por baixo do bagulho dele aí, ó.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger
Será que. Acho que se pai, porque eu fiz do outro jeito, ele vai por cima, tá
accelerated
ligado?
weapons development has been pointed out from the
Pode
very
ser.
beginning.
All right.
Valeu a da direita já?
Eu não tirei da direita.
And succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program
do símbolo
budget
da
that actually
Marinha, né?
arranged the legislative approval.
São 4.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Falou o nome desse Metal Gear?
Array.
Ray.
Good.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
É que aproxima?
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring